I think one of the most important skills in life that you can have is to control your mind, to control the thing that's in your mind. Because, shit is gonna come at you, life is gonna happen to you. There's always gonna be bad shit happening here, there, everywhere. And you're always constantly reacting, probably sometimes in a negative way or in a positive way. But if you can keep this in check, if you can keep this calm, collected in amidst the chaos, I think you can be unstoppable. Cristiano Ronaldo, he was asked in an interview before, like from some footballer or something. He was asked, what is your greatest asset in the sport? He said, la mente, which means the mind. It's all in the mind, bro. It's all the mind. It's all the mind games you play with yourself, or you play with other people, or the mind games that other people play with you. It's all a game, you know. And you really have to use your mind. You have to train your mind to be mentally tough for those things. And yeah, I'm training it to be mentally tougher than the day before. As long as I'm growing, as long as I stay humble and keep learning, the mental game will be strong. And I just gotta work on the mental game. Sometimes to be emotionally strong too, to not react impulsively sometimes. It's okay to make impulsive decisions if situations change, but to not emotionally react. And that's the worst thing you can do. I'm still trying to work on that. I'm by no means perfect. I think I can always improve as a person. And I think being less emotional is work sometimes. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it. You're missing the good parts of being emotional. Yeah, being emotional is good sometimes, but I think most of the time, thinking emotionally is not going to benefit you. Sure, being happy, being emotional, that's all right. I don't mind that. But I know sometimes, like, when you're happy, then that's when you fall down. Ego comes before the fall. I don't know if that's true or not, but most of the times that happens. I see people, they get excited, they get happy, and then they fall. Maybe it's my insecurity, but I don't know, man. I'd rather just try to be emotionless and look at things objectively. Is it a sacrifice? I guess it is a sacrifice, but life's about sacrifice. You gotta make the sacrifice sometimes. You gotta sacrifice the queen sometimes. In the game, or the bishop, or the castle, or the whatever, or the horse. You gotta make some sacrifices in life. That's just the way it is, and yeah, that's life, bro. I mean, that's the game. I gotta respect the game. I can't cheat the game. I gotta respect it and be like, no, I guess that is the rules. There are some loopholes sometimes, but that's the game. That's the game, and you just gotta play it. And yeah, I would love to know more about this game of life. It's been interesting so far. It's only gonna get harder, but I believe my skills will only get better. And if my skills get better, then I can handle any challenge that comes my way. And it's something that's compound. I gotta be steady. I can't chase, like, I can't be wanting to win the lottery. I gotta constantly and steadily build the lottery. This is a long-term game. This is a life game. This is a game that I play until I die, if I get to go old enough. It's a game that never stops. It's a game of endurance. Alex Ramosi said the point of business is not to win in business, but to stay in business. It's the person that can last longest that wins. So I'm not looking for some quick buck. As long as I know what I'm doing, then it's okay. But I want to build something long term if possible, and at the same time do some short term plays. You gotta have the yin and yang. You gotta be both. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna be long-term people are cool, I think, but sometimes they just get too caught up in, oh, long-term only, long-term only. I mean, maybe that works for them, but I think that doesn't work for me. You know, I gotta find my own weaknesses. I gotta find my own strengths, and I gotta play my game. I can't be playing other people's games, because if you're playing other people's games, the winner is probably gonna be the person that created the game. So, I would say if you can, play your own game. In my opinion, that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to play my own game. Trying to live my life, trying to make my own living if I can. If I can't do it, then it's okay. But I'm not. This again. This is not advice or anything. I want to be very clear here. It's documentation. Just documenting my thoughts every single day. I might say some crazy shit sometimes, but that's a part. That's part of it. I'm not here to be politically correct. I'm not here to have the right opinion. I'm gonna say some stupid shit sometimes. That's just the way it is. And if I do say something really stupid, then I guess I just own up to it. There's no shame. There's no shame in making mistakes. I'm not afraid. That's part of it. I gotta acquire the skill of being comfortable with making small mistakes that don't really affect you in the long run. As long as I'm not saying things that will get me killed, then I guess that's all right. But again, life is risky. Black swan happens, and things could still go to shit. But I think if I can control my mind, I think I can overcome any challenge. I truly think so. But the risk of living is death. So you might as well just accept that and just play the game. And one of the best ways to win the game I believe, is to control your mind. Is to not be affected easily. Is to be not manipulated easily. And be calm. Be a professional. Let people know that you can control your emotions. If you can let someone know that that's shouting at you, that's passive aggressive to you, that you can control your emotions, then you've won. You've won. And they'll be like, damn, this guy can control his emotions. He's not affected by the words I'm saying. He seems like a guy that can take care of me. I'm gonna give my money to this guy. I trust him. I genuinely believe all my deals come from that, because I am not emotionally phased. I am unfazed. You throw me anything, you do some stupid shit to piss me off, I'll be like, oh, I'll be relaxed. I'll be calm. That's my game. That's my strength. I can be. Now, I'm not perfect all the time. Sometimes I still flip out. I still get angry. I am human. But most of the time, I just try to be stoic. I just try to be like, oh, okay, that happened. Oh, all right, no problem. No, small problem. We'll get it sorted out. The worst thing that could happen is probably this happens, and that's it. My life still moves on. Life still goes on. I'm still gonna continue living. It's not gonna affect me that much. Right? Oh, you're gonna do this? Oh, okay, do it. Yeah, it's fine. I'll try to convince him a bit, but I won't let him know that I'm like I'm desperate. Once they sense you're desperate, once they sense that you need it, that's when they're like, I can control this guy. I'm not saying they think that way, but they'll definitely have the upper hand in the negotiation if they sense that you're desperate. Never be desperate. Always be attracting. Never chase. Always try to attract if you can. If you can. Sometimes chase as well. Sometimes you gotta show some signs. But always be trying to attract. Always be working on yourself first to attract. And yeah, I think that's my way of playing it. I don't know your way of playing the game. You gotta find your way. You gotta find what works for you. I can only be a guy. I'm doing this documentation thing for myself. That's it. But yeah, control your mind. Focus on this. Focus on this. If you can control this, no matter what happens in the external world, if you can control this, you can be zen and you can be stoic. The problems won't affect you. They won't affect you. You will solve all the problems you need to. You just need to control this first. You have to understand why you do what you do. You have to understand why you are in your situation right now, where you are in your life, why you're here. It all starts with here. It all starts with here. Sure, I know there are some people that probably are not born in such circumstances. You know, some people are not that fortunate, like me. Yeah, I am fortunate. I'm just gonna say it. I am very grateful for what I have and where I am right now in this life. It could be worse, it could be better, but regardless, I'm grateful. I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful for where I am. A lot of people might think that I'm still a loser, and cool. That's fine. Yeah, I am a loser. Cool. If you think that way, then I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to prove anything to anyone, including myself. I just gotta keep working on myself, keep doing my thing, and sooner or later, people will see it. The real people will see the truth, and that's all I need. That's all it needs to happen. I don't need to impress anyone. I don't need to impress everyone. I just need to impress the real people, the real G's. That's it. That's it. That's it. But yeah, man, I'm so grateful for what I have right now. I'm so grateful for this world. You know, it could be better, but you know, life's that way sometimes, and you just gotta keep moving forward. You know, if you're watching this, you're probably, I would say, if you have a phone or a laptop, you're probably in a good position. So yeah, just keep moving, keep being grateful for what you have, and keep doing your best. You know, try your best. I mean, if you think that not trying your best is something you want to do too, then do it. It's up to you. This is your life. That's all I have to say. Document it. But yeah, control your mind. Control this. Because no one can take it away from you. No one can control your mind for you. Only you can control your mind. Only you can use this for your benefit, or you can use it for your own detriment. It all starts with this. It's not everything, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there on the things that will influence your life in a good or positive way. The mind. It's a powerful tool. Learn how to use it well. Learn how to navigate through life with it, because you always have your mind. You always have to use your mind in this life. So take care of it. Don't let anyone attack it. Don't let anyone attack it. Protect it. Protect it at all costs. It's all you have. Not all you have, but it's quite a lot. It's a lot of mind that you have in there. So protect it. Take care of it. And stay in peace. And I wish you all the best in whatever you're doing. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. And have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.